You're watching The Never Show, where we hate that COPPA thing, but we got to do what we got to do to survive because you need a movie review.
Oh, dang.
Hey, how's it going, YouTube friends? It's me, your one fuzzy boy. Never back at you again, eternally scarred in the worldwide ick with the world gone crazy. So you need a movie review. My show is here for you. Yes, it's the only show with lemon-scented limes, lest I forget, and the only show with a supernatural, super awesome third eye. I mean, why ask? Why are we even apologizing for this? We know it's a bad joke, but if you did, laugh! Then thank you. It's Wednesday again. Hopefully it is. My schedule's been a bit mess, but you guys have been coming and finding me. You've been clicking that subscribe button and that little bell icon and adding me to your YouTube experience. And I thank you for that from the bottom of my heart. It's movie review time. Enough about me. Let's just get into it. And today's movie is Candyman. It came out the 27th, so we're a little late to the party, but better late than never. It's a rated R film. It's an hour and 31 minutes. From director Nia DaCosta, who also co-wrote on this, with Jordan Peele and Win Rosenfeld, based on the works of Clive Barker. Stars Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, Teyonah Parris, Nathan Stewart-Jarrett, and our lovable character, Todd. God love that man. He still looks good at his age. As Daniel Robertale, the Candyman. Let's just get through the technical stuff, and then I can really pin down how I feel on this film. Our production companies were Universal Pictures, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, MGM, Bronze Studios, Monkey Pod Productions, with Creative Wealth Media Finance. Our distributor here in the good old United States of America, God bless America, land that I love, was Universal Pictures.
Ding.
Comcast.
Our special effects were done by Luma Pictures, Madly VFX, and Method Studios. Not some good names, but not super over the top for something like this. And I expected a little more because, well, the first movie, man. We all remember that first movie. Do you remember it? If you haven't seen the original Candyman franchise, you need to go back and see the 1992 film. I'm not going to say that the 95 follow-up was as good. Farewell to Flesh was kind of a mess, as well as Day of the Dead, which came out in 99. And we have to hold this up to the mirror because it's supposedly canon. And I'm very upset with how this turned out. A lot of people seem to like this too. I'm going to let the numbers speak for themselves. It's a 6.4 on IMDb and a 85% with a 47% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I can see some of the people here had their thinking cap on and liked what they saw, but it wasn't that great. This film is very, very, very heavy-handed on the social commentary. And, you know, it's like all of a sudden it sprays you in the face. Like, you know, you're walking along the street and someone accidentally sprays you with the hose from behind a fence or something. And you go, oh, you know, and it ruins the feel of this film. I feel that this writing here, the heavy social commentary, and I'm not going to blame, you know, the actors. Yahya Abdul-Mateen and Teyonah Parris, as well as Nathan Stewart, were great actors. They really sold this. It was that social commentary along with the police are incompetent and will demonetize you and then make up a story. that really, really just was a turn off to me. And I enjoyed this franchise. I don't like the whole incompetent police thing. It's a real turn off for me. You know, with everything going on in the geopolitical world, we don't need a film that just, you know, throws out at the end, and that's how we're going to end the movie. You know, and you miss the whole story of, you know, Anthony McCoy, a.k.a. Yahya Abdul-Mateen, you know, mental breakdown and, you know, his transformation into a monster. And Teyonah Parris and Nathan Stewart trying to sell this thing with all their might through the whole thing. And it's just there's a wonderful story hidden behind all this junk. And the shadow puppetry and stuff that they did in this film was wonderful. I loved it. I loved the way it felt. I loved some of the visual shots and stuff that they used to help frame this film. And it's all lost behind that. And I want to be scared. And, you know, I still have some, you know, fear of Tony Todd, and he's barely on screen because they use this thing where you can only see him in the mirrors, and it's very Friday the 13th, you know, the invisible boogeyman skewering you and ripping you apart kind of thing. And I wanted more, and I'm upset. I just feel like this is not a theater watch for me, and it's not a DVD buy, and if it's on TV, it's a maybe at best. And I just miss that. I feel like they missed the mark. And a lot of people like this, and I don't understand why, but I understand. It's the worldwide ick, and we're trying to escape. And this is a nice escape. But in my escape, I don't want to be sprayed with a hose of social commentary. And the whole hose of the police are incompetent commentary. So I feel this is a pass. And it's a great film, and I love the franchise, but not this film. This is not going to be canon for me. I'm going to probably go back and watch the original 92 and 95, Farewell to Flesh, and maybe Day of the Dead in 99, because these are the real story here. This is another rehash and recommentary and remix from the, you know, bloated MacBook Pro of Hollyweird again. And I feel like this is all I have to say about this. I could go on for another hour, but let's not. So with all that said, if you like what you see in here, make sure you hit that like button. Likes and views are how YouTube works now. It's not the way I like it. It's just the way it is. Remember, all comments are 100% guaranteed response. Sorry if I haven't gotten to your comments in a while. I've been kind of busy. Life has been really busy. So if I haven't responded to your comments, I'm sorry. You know I have to ask. I have an Amazon. I have a Patreon. It is not without your support that keeps this channel afloat. Thank you for your donation so far. Thank you for supporting my American dream. And just thank you for being there for me. And with all that said, for a final time, because it's a bit of a running joke on this channel that I can't stop saying it, if you want to see more of this nonsense, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that little bell icon.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
And I will see you all in the next movie review. Bye!